Today I'm going to be showing you how to get unwashed and improve in the new Fortnite season. First thing I'm going to be doing to try to get unwashed in this season is some crosshair placement drills. One, for example, is you place a floor, a cone, you add the cone like this, and place two walls right here, and add the wall like this, and you do this as like a tarp. It's really good for crosshair placement. And just try to do that for a little while until you start to get really comfortable with it and rarely mess up. Is editing 4 tiles right here and then a stair like this. I know it's really uncomfortable for people to do this because they prefer to edit it like this and it's more natural and just it feels better, but trust me, this is so much better for your crosshair placement. The other thing is just going to be like free building, just whatever your normal routine for a free build for a warm-up is. I just normally sit in like a 1v1 map that has not too much delay, not too much stuff in the background, and just free build for like 10 minutes or maybe sometimes just 5 minutes, depends on if I'm feeling good that day or what's going on with my gameplay. If I'm messing up a lot, I'll do some extra time. There's some maps that can time you, stuff like that. Next thing you're going to want to do is jump into a 1v1 map. It could be your preferred 1v1 map, like a Raider 1v1 or a YouTuber's 1v1, or it could just be a speed realistic like I do. I do recommend personally the speed realistics for improvement in actual in-game fighting, but if you want to like go for clips and practice your edits and stuff, I do think that PGs are pretty good for that. But in speed realistics, it's going to be the stuff you're going to actually use the most, so I recommend this above any other 1v1. Another thing I recommend doing is going into Raider or other people's mechanics maps and actually trying some of their drills and stuff like the tunnels, the peak practice, the piece control, the edit training, all this. It's really good for training your crosshair placement. Alright, so once you get in this mechanics map, I recommend the tunnels and the tunnels targets the most, and then the edit training. Those are the 3 that are the most important for your crosshair placement and getting unwashed. Another one I forgot to mention is this piece control with the peak training is really good because it's basically the same thing but with the bots. If you're exposed, they can damage you, as you can see. So this one's really good because you can practice smart peeks, right hand peeks, all the stuff you'd need in a real game to not take too much damage in fights. The final thing you're going to want to do is jump into some ranked solos. Make sure you're playing solos. I know a lot of people enjoy playing with their friends more than playing by themselves. It can be a little lonely, depressing. You can put on some music as long as it's not distracting you too much. But playing solos is really good as a fighter and as a player because it will help you have to use your mind and think about what you're doing and not relying on someone else. It can be good in solos to maybe say out loud what you're doing. I know it seems kind of toxic and sometimes annoying and cringe if a lot of people do it, such as Asian Jeff, people like that. But if you're just playing by yourself, I recommend doing that because you can actually realize what you're doing wrong before you do it and cause you not to make as many mistakes. In like box fights or whatever, just use the stuff you learn and think about using it before you go into a fight and be prepared to use it, and just try to transfer all that over into a real game. That's where it really all matters, all that practice. And that's pretty much all I got for getting unwashed in the new season. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.